Hey, greetings, it's Joe. Welcome to the fourth feeding of the two Daniels, way to increased mental fortitude in our life. I thank you for being part of this journey so far, and I welcome you to this actually fourth and final video of our time together. So I'd like to talk a little bit about where we see God in our life. Think about where you see God in your life, and it will come clear to you that it is through your most cherished, positive personality qualities. That's where God will appear for you, and that changes in each one of us. So let me just, for sake of this example, look at the dogs that have entered this home. We take Rommel, who is a dachshund. I named him Rommel after the German general, but he was far from it. You see, Rommel was a very quiet and reserved dog. And in his quiet, reserved times, you could see his contentment and how he was absolutely feeling God's presence. Then there was Greta. And Greta was also a dachshund, a little bit of a different kind of personality. She was a little bit more outspoken at times. And she absolutely used this way to get what she needed in life, which is usually to be covered with a blanket. Quiet until she needed what she needed, and then you heard from her. And then there was Spartacus. Spartacus was a mixed breed. We saved him from being euthanized one day before. He was a mischievous kind of guy. Very smart. Smartest dog I've ever seen. And you could see God dwelling in him when his wheels were turning, so to speak. And of course, there was Daniel the Beagle. And Daniel the Beagle had a zest for life like no other. And when that was coming out of him at its finest moments, you could see God dwelling within him at that time. And then finally, Shelby will be the last example I'll use. And Shelby was the most obvious because she was a therapy dog, and in her compassionate ways, you could see that's where God existed in her. But it was no less in the others. And what we take out of this is a realization that God dwells in each one of us in a different way. And when we see that, a certain amount of confidence can absolutely come upon us. If, and only if, we respect that in each one of us, we get to know and intimately get involved with as many of these people as we can, that we can get close with, of course. And then we respect and see that God dwells in them in different ways. And we learn from it, and we pick up from it. I, for one, picked up so much from the dogs in my life, and it helped me with my own ability to see God and my own confidence in myself and in God's world. So it's certainly something we could all look at in our life. We could look at the people and the animals in our life, see where they see God, bring a certain amount of respect to that, and then, of course, gain the confidence we need in our own ability to see God and learning from others. It's truly a very good journey towards coming towards this place of seeing God in our life. So I'd ask you to consider it. I'd ask you to enjoy this journey as we have enjoyed this time together. And above all else, I say thank you for being part of it. I will see you back here soon. Take care.